This team, that's requesting all the women team, please settle down along with the strategies. Audio check, check, check. One, two, three. Check, check, check. One, two, three. Check, check, check. Check, audio check, audio check is fine. Give me a thumbs up there. Audio check, audio guys. The Muslim stream पे आवाज आ रहा है check. So links have been sent to all data members. The entire auction is going to be live right now. And now we have been sent the link by management here. So I will come back. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Champions. Station, ski auctions. We have a wonderful evening here as ski auctions. We began stealing starting first, moving out the 6 men in the evening. Evening, and after everyone, the rapid track when we so, a nice round of applause to just one message up. Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Chaitanya. Again, we have met last time when we did the few auctions. We worked on the auctions, starting with the women's team. So I work and the entire 6 men to work on as well. Moving ahead, we have a top present requesting the best to please stand up. With a round of applause, and we are bound by Mr. Horowitz. All right, all right. Ashok, are you ready? I think it's dream come true. Super, super excited. I think all the organizers put together, we were not expecting this kind of overwhelming response. So we are extremely happy that the efforts are paying off and we are having an event like this. It's rubber hitting the road today. Two sponsors are announced 2 weeks back. Today, you build your best squad. It's strategy time. I've never seen Mira so tensed in my life, right? I have never seen Pura so tense to figure out whether he's in playing 11 or not. He's still confused whether he's playing or not for his team. Vicky at the last minute feels that he should be playing the tournament. So there's a lot of excitement, anxiety building up, and that's what the sports is all about. So without further ado, let's start. We're starting with the women's auction, and of course, we have the expert Chaitanya who will do the honors, and 36 players will go under the hammer. Let your strategy be ready. Are you guys ready? Nervous? Huh? You are nervous? So no answer there. Kamal, Sita, are you ready? Very busy with the players. Sonam, ready? Good to go. Ramji, ready? All right, Chaitanya, take us away. All of us. Thank you so much, Bhavik. Thank you so much. So many nervous teams. Let's extend the nervousness a little more. because I've been told that we also have a tournament sponsor that we have received. That's for the Ashok Top Premier League. We have a tournament sponsor as well. So can we have the speech of the sponsor for the Ashok Top Premier League season 1 2023? So the clubs as well is very. Behind SDFC Life, SDFC Mutual Fund, SDFC and as you all know, there are many from HDFC owners. So thank you so much. And we have HDFC as the sponsor of the Ashok League. One best of matches will not be possible. So thank you so much. Come on, for BFC, SDFC Light, Ego, and Mutual Fund as well. Okay, so all the first is done. Can you go ahead? That's okay. Can you go ahead? Go ahead, okay. Can you go ahead with the first section first? Wonderful. Uh, three teams, one country, teams, and the that's really the issue right now. Right, which are very good to mention. I still repeat the rules and put all of you know about it. But when you have a working course, in women's team, you have working of 30 lakh points. Percent will be deducted for working team, but have only 10% of the amount as part of the team score. 1% of the course will be deducted in case of a bad delinquent as part of the score. But there the base price at 50 lakh points. It sounds actually pretty great. Comes it isn't SBC counts. This is pain. So this is the title. The offer starts at the base price at 1 lakh. After the rest of price by the other teams, in team, the complete the target. If I think 7 stars a day, I said that 1 lakh, 170, 1 lakh, and so on. There is magic figure of 1 lakh, the increments will be 50,000. Say, when I have five, when I have six, and so on. You have the first purchase of years. Well, for this, teams are not of this. I also requested 3 teams. Only one person is in title. Okay, reason for interest currency. Okay, so has it going to be? I think this is going to be title. You see, everything's nice and high, yes. Thank you. So, those queens and the angels. Check, check, check. Is that fine? Okay. Yes, three Panthers, Queens, and the Angels. So 3 teams. And just giving a quick idea of so how the auctions will be conducted. Now we have 12 players that have to be selected by each squad. Now, whenever one team has finalized on a purse, say for example, I am at say for example 1.5 lakh with the Queens. 1.5 lakh. If the other 2 teams are not raising the title, I'll do a count of 3. So 1.5 lakh with the Queens, player ABC going once, going twice, with the raise of the hammer, sold. So I'll be given 5 seconds before I raise the hammer. Once the hammer has been sung, and after that, if I raise the title, and if it is out of my territory, it will be not counted as valid. So requesting you not to wait till the last minute. If you feel that you still have to do your stats, please raise your hand. I'll give you half a minute. If I don't see any indication from the other teams, I will consider you to be not interested. I will bring the hammer, and after that, any further bids will not be considered as valid. That's fine. Can we go ahead? We are taking this across for 80 season 1. The grand auction starting with the winner auctions. Yes. Can you have the first player, please? Okay. So first player, Gupta Gogri.
Base price 1 lakh points. Increments are going to be 25,000. Till we reach 3 lakh. Base price. Geeta Gogri. Can we have the first bid? We are opening the bids for Geeta Gogri. Anyone with the base price of 1 lakh for Geeta? Anyone for Geeta Gogri at the base price of 1 lakh? She's a right-handed batter, left arm medium pacer, all-rounder. Anyone? Three teams: Pink Panthers, Queens, Angels. Anyone for Geeta? I'll spend 5 more seconds on her. If not, we will keep her as of now in the unsold category. Okay, unsold as of now. Up next. Up next is Preeti Shah, all-rounder. Base price 1 lakh for Preeti Shah. Anyone for Preeti at the base price of 1 lakh? Do we have the first bid? Anyone opening auctions for Preeti Shah as well? Looking at three teams. Okay, Pink Panthers opening at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Do we have a bid at 125, anyone? Do we have a bid at 125? Having a look at other two teams. If they're not interested, at the raise of the hammer, if there's no one, at the base price of 1 lakh, Preeti Shah, Pink Panthers going once, going twice, and sold. Can we have an applause for the first person? Preeti Shah, base price for the Pink Panthers. Up next, Kavita Jain. Kavita Jain, base price 1 lakh. 21. 21 at 1 lakh. Base price. Yes, we have Queens at 1 lakh. Queens at 1 lakh. Other two teams, are you interested? Currently at the base price is Kavita Jain with the Queens. Anyone else interested? We'll spend 5 more seconds on this. There's no one at the raise of the hammer. Yes, we have. So we're a two-way fight now. 125 with the Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers at 125. Queens, are you still in? Yes, they are. 150. Queens at 1 lakh 50,000. Pink Panthers, spotlight on you now. 1.5 with the Queens. Pink Panthers, are you in? I'll give you 10 more seconds. No, we're out. These families from the Eagles as well. So I'll 5 Queens. If there's no one else going once, going twice, yes, one interested. Okay, Angels in as well. 175. Three-way battle now for Kavita Jain. 175 currently with the Angels. Angels at 175. Queens. Okay, I'll give you half a minute. All of you need to have your calcies on. A lot of calculations need to be done. 1,75,000 currently on my extreme left with the Angels. And you have the player, please do that. Queens say 2 lakh. 2 lakh for Kavita Jain with the Queens. Queens at 2 lakh. Angels. I got 15 seconds to decide. Are you still in? Does it look like? Waiting for a confirmation. Are you in, Queens? Angels? No? Still in? Black with the Queens. At the raise of the hammer, 225. Waiting for the hammer to be raised. Okay. So Angels at 225. Good fight this. All eyes on the Queens now. Are you in for 2.5 lakh? 4.25 currently with the Angels. Queens, I can give you 15 more seconds. If you want time. At 225 with the Angels. She's a backer. Yes, 2.5 lakh for Queens now. Queens said 2.5 lakh for Kavita Jain. Spotlight and zoom in on the Angels now. Angels, are you in? If not, at 2.5 lakh with the Queens, I'll have the hammer raised. And if the Angels are out, 2.5 lakh with the Queens, going once, going twice, and sold to the Queens at 2.5 lakh. Up next is Rashi Mehta. Rashi Mehta, she's an all-rounder. Anyone opening the bids at base price 1 lakh? 1 lakh, yes. Pink Panthers interested at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers say 1 lakh for Rashi Mehta. Queens and Angels, are you in? If not, at the base price with the hammer raised at 1 lakh with Panthers, yes. Angels at 125. Angels Pardon me, at 125. Pink Panthers. Say 150. 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Angels are interested at 175. Waiting for a confirmation. So at 1.5 lakh, if the Angels are out, the Pink Panthers, which the countdown, other teams and the teams not interested. At 1.5 lakh, Pink Panthers sold. Next, Surmi Fauzdar, all rounder, Surmi. At 1 lakh, Pink Panthers 1 lakh, 125 Angels. Angels at 125, 150 Pink Panthers. Panthers at 1.5 lakh. Panthers at 1.5 lakh, 175. 175 Angels. 175 Angels. Panthers are you in? Looks like 175 currently with the Angels. Panthers, are you in? I can give you 10 more seconds on this. 175 on my extreme left with the Angels. If the Pink Panthers are not interested, I'm raised at 175 with the Angels going once, 175 going twice, and at 175 with the Angels sold. What is this? Look this. Tell me of the next player. Saguna Gada. This price at 1 lakh for Saguna. This price at 1 lakh for Saguna Gada. Everyone, this price 1 lakh. Panthers, Queens, Angels. Anyone interested? I can spend 5 more seconds. If not, we can have it in the unsold category if there's no one interested. Okay, interested, Angels. Angels at 1 lakh. So we'll not have a countdown. No countdowns at the base price if the other two teams are not interested. Base price of 1 lakh, currently with the Angels. No countdown at base price. 1 lakh with the Angels. Other two teams not interested. Swap the best price to the Angels. Sold. Up next, Chandrika Surana. Chandrika Surana. Base price 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid at 1 lakh for Chandrika? Chandrika Surana, 1 lakh. Anyone? Yes, we have a Queens interested at 1 lakh. Queens at 1 lakh. Anyone? Jumping into 125? 1 lakh currently with the Queens. No count on the base price 125. Pink Panthers. Slow it down now. 1 lakh 25 with the Pink Panthers. Queens are in at 125 currently with the Pink Panthers. 150 say the Queens. Queens say 150. Pink Panthers, no, they say. All right, so Pink Panthers are out. Angels were interested, so 1.5 lakh with the Queens. Going once, going twice, sold. Next is Manali Parmar. Manali Parmar, base price 1 lakh. Anybody interested? Base price 1 lakh for Manali Parmar. Base price of 1 lakh for Manali, anyone? Last glimpse of the three tables. If there's no one interested, Manali as of now stays in the unsold category. Unsold. We can have them back later from the unsold category if the squad is not filled. All right, up next is Trishla Gogri, all rounder. Trishla Gogri. Base price of 1 lakh for Trishla Gogri. Yes, we have Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers starting the bid at 1 lakh. Any of the other two teams interested? Base price, no countdown, 125, say the Queens. Queens at 125. Panthers, we're out of it now. So 125, if the Angels are not interested, 125 with the Queens and the rest, 125 with the Queens, going once, going twice, and sold. 125 to the Queens. Up next, Deepa Contractor, all-rounder wicketkeeper. Deepa Contractor, base price 1 lakh. Anyone? Base price of 1 lakh for Tipa contractor. Base price 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid? Do we have a first bid for the last at the three teams? If you're not interested, Deepa as of now stays unsold. Up next is Rupali Sharad Kagalwala. Rupali, base price. Anyone? Base price, starting the bid at base price 1 lakh for Rupali. Base price of 1 lakh for Rupali. Three teams, last look. Nobody is losing the title. Yes, you have the Angels at 1 lakh. Angels at 1 lakh. Other two teams, base price, they won't be countdown. So first bidders, Angels, no one interested to the Angels. Sold. Up next, Meena. Batter. No, lot of noise there for Meena. Base price 1 lakh. Do you have Meena here? For the promotion I've just heard. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Okay, 1 lakh. Sorry? Means 5 lakh. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's the duty of the auctions. Means they सीधा बोली बढ़ा दिया at 5 lakh. So after 5 lakh, increment is in 50,000s. Okay? So we have 5.5. Pink Panthers at 5.5. Pink Panthers say 5.5 for Miraji. Flat. Angels. Angels 6 lakh. At 6 lakh. 6.5 Panthers. Panthers 6.5. Panthers कह रहे हैं 6.5 for Miraji. 6.5 lakh. 6. Okay, Miraji, by public domain, can you have me for the cameras as well? We are live. We are live on YouTube as well, so that will be a nice addition. No, great. Thank you. Thank you. Correct. 6.5 lakh. 6.5 lakh currently with the Panthers. Anyone bidding for second? Anyone at second? You have a purse of 30 lakh. 6.5 lakh currently with the Pink Panthers on my extreme. 30, 7 lakh. 7 lakh with the Queens. Queens at 7.5 Panthers. Pink Panthers at 7.5 lakh. 8 lakh Queens. Queens at 8 lakh. Queens at 8 lakh. Queens at 8 lakh. After this, next year, Miraji directly in the WIPL looks like. Look at the price, sir. 8 lakh. 8 lakh points. 8 lakh points. 8.5. 8 currently with the Queens. 8 lakh, 8 lakh with the Queens. Is that right? Yes. 8 lakh with the Queens currently. Panthers, are you in? No, they say. All right. 8 lakh. Miraji currently with the Queens at 8 lakh. If there's no one, I can still give you time. 10 seconds. It's worth the value here. At 8 lakh points. 8 lakh. Anyone at 8.5? Anyone at 8.5 lakh? Pink Panthers, I'll give you half a minute. You're still doing your stats there. I can give you half a minute. Angels, you don't want to come in the race here. At 8 lakh. Currently on the center with the Queens. With the Queens at 8 lakh. Pink Panthers. Are you looking to jump in at 8.5? Pink Panthers, are you in for 8.5? Right, you're almost tentative there. 8.5. I'll give you 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds you have, no? Angels. Angels, are you willing to at 8.5? 8 lakh. Miraji, with the Queen. Very, very fast. Patavinaji. Spin. Smooth batter for the Queens. This ties bid at 8 lakh points. Up next, Prachi Mehta. Prachi Mehta up next. Base price 1 lakh. Anyone for Prachi Mehta at the base price of 1 lakh? Pink Panthers at 1. Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Other two teams, are you willing to come in at 125? 1 lakh currently on my extreme right with the Pink Panthers. You can see some discussion with the Angels. Are you in for 125? Yes, they are. 125 with the Angels. 125 with the Angels. Squeeze. Some discussions there. I'll give you 15 seconds. No, they are out. So other two teams out. Angels have the bid currently the highest bid at 125. If there's no one else with the hammer, 125 with the Angels going once, going twice at 125. Sold. Up next, Rashi Rathod. Rashi Rathod, 1 lakh. Panthers. Panthers at 1. 3 lakhs to the Queens. So Queens is brilliant team. Let me stop in the ante here. 3 lakhs with the Queens. 3.5. 3.5 in my left. Queens say 4. Queens at 4 lakh. Our back end team is looking. Our back end team is looking at that. और यहाँ पे आ रहा हूँ you can have a look here. 4 lakh with the Queens. 4 lakh with the Queens. Angels, did I see your tiger raised up? I missed it. Yes, 4.5 then. 4.5 with the Angels. Yes, so 4.5 with the Angels. Yes, 4.5 with the Angels. Queens are in for 5 lakh. 4.5 lakh currently on my extreme left with the Angels is Rashi Rathod, all rounder. Angels hold the highest bid as of now. Rashi at 4.5. I'll give you 1 minute. All right. They've asked for a minute. I'll give it to you. Have a look at your remaining balance there. And that's the Queens. You have 7.75 lakh remaining. Yes, you have 7.75 lakh. 4.5 lakh. The highest bid currently on my extreme left with the Angels. At 4.5 lakh. Getting some expert advice. Queens, I can give you 20 more seconds. At 4.5 lakh with the Angels is Rashi Rathod at 4.5 lakh. We have a bid of 5 lakh. We have a bid at 5 lakh. Queens, 5 more seconds. I'll get the hammer raised. Yes, the highest bid currently is on the extreme left at 4.5. The Angels with the hammer raised. 4.5 lakh. Rashi Rathod with the Angels going once, going twice, and if there is no one, up next, Vinita Baniga. Vinita next. Vinita, okay. So we have opening bid at 1 lakh. 125. 125 with the Panthers. 150. 175. 175. 2 lakh. 2 lakh with the Angels. 225. 225. Panthers. Panthers at 225. Angels, are you in for 2.5? Yes, they say 2.5. Yes. Pink Panthers, 275. Panthers say 2,75,000. Do we have the bid reaching the first milestone at 3 lakh with the Angels? Currently at 275 with the Pink Panthers. Angels, I can give you 20 more seconds. 15 more seconds for the Angels. Are you bidding at 3 lakh for Vinita? Currently, the highest bid is with the Pink Panthers at 2,75,000. No response from the Angels. We'll have the hammer raised at 275. with the Pink Panthers. Going once, 275, 3 lakh. 3 lakh with the Angels. So now increments are going to be in 50,000. So 3 lakh on my extreme left with the Angels. Pink Panthers, yes, they are interested at 3.5 lakh. 3.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Do we have a bid at 4 lakh Angels? Currently at 3.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Angels, I can give you 15 more seconds to decide. If you're out, let me know. If you're out, let me know. It'll make it easier. No out? All right. Thank you. So at 3.5 lakh with Pink Panthers, other two teams have told me they are not interested. So at 3.5 with the Pink Panthers, so Neha Shah next. Neha Shah. Base price 1 lakh. Anyone for Neha Shah? The base price of 1 lakh. Neha Shah. Base price 1 lakh. She's an all-rounder. Anyone for Neha Shah? If there's no one, last look at the three teams. And if no one's bidding, Neha Shah as of now stays in the category of unsold players. Up next, Sheetal Jain, right-handed batter, is Sheetal. Do we have an opening bid at 1 lakh for Sheetal Jain? Sheetal Jain, 1 lakh. Yes, we are. Pink Panthers opened the bid at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers have opened the bid at 1 lakh. At the base price, there will be no countdown. So directly have the player sold if the other two teams don't show me an interest. Yes, they are. Angels at 125. Angels at 125. Panthers, are you in at 1.5 lakh? Are they in? Yes, they are at 1.5 lakh. Angels spotlight on you now. Are you in for 175? 1.5 currently with the Panthers. Angels look to be interested. They haven't said not interested, so I'll still stay with them. 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Are you in for 175? Is that Sheetal Jain? Oh, Sheetal. Good entry here. You're currently at 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Angels. Are you in? No. Queen's not there. So Pink Panthers, she's already taken a seat there. So Sheetal Jain with the Pink Panthers at 1.5 lakh. If the other teams are not interested, 1.5 lakh with the Panthers. Going once, going twice. So up next, Neha Jain. Base price 1 lakh for Neha. Anyone? Raising the title, Pink Panthers have raised at 1 lakh. Panthers have raised the bid, started the auction for Neha Jain at 1 lakh. Other two teams, if not interested, no countdown at the base price. Okay, 1.25, say the Angels. Angels at 125. We have a two-way battle now. Angels say 1 lakh 25. Pink Panthers, are you in? Pink Panthers, are you in for 125? 125? Yes, they are. Only 150. 150 with the Pink Panthers. 150 with the Pink Panthers, yes. 175, Angels. Angels 175. Angels say 175. Angels at 175. Pink Panthers, are you in for 2 lakh? Yes, they are. 2 lakh for the Panthers. Angels, what say? Spotlight on you now for 225. No? Alright. They've given me an indication they are out. So Pink Panthers currently hold the highest bid at 2 lakh for Neha Jain. Queens were never in the race. So at 2 lakh, Panthers, if the other two teams are out, going once, going twice. So up next, Alka Mehta. Yes, I'll correct myself. Max bid. Okay, so what you can see over here is the maximum bid that you can have for a player. That's not your purse. If you want to see your purse, let me know. But this is the maximum bid that you can have here. This is your purse. So 80 Angels, 80 angels, you have 7 players that you have purchased, and your remaining balance is 14.5 lakh. 80 queens, you have 5 players purchased, your remaining purse is 13.75. And Pink Panthers, you have 6 players, your remaining purse is 7.5 lakh. Okay. Teams, let me know agar points bache, is it going to be converted in INR? No, they're not. Okay, so you'll have to spend all of that. Okay, so make sure that you spend all the points that you have. No point in keeping them. Okay, up next, Alka Mehta. Base price at 1 lakh. Anyone for Alka Mehta at 1 lakh? Base price. Pink Panthers say yes at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Anyone at 125? Base price, no countdown. If you're interested, just raise your hand or else we will have it sold. Pink Panthers, Alka Mehta, base price of 1 lakh. Ah, okay, just in time. Yes, 125 with the Angels. Angels at 125. Requesting the teams, if you are even partly interested, raise your hand. I will not count it as a bid, but I'll give you time. Okay. So 125 on my left with the Angels. Panthers, are you in? No, they are not. So at 125 with the Angels, other two teams, 125 with the Angels, going once, going twice, sold. Up next, Smitha Jain. Smitha Jain. Do we have Smitha here? Yeah. Yes. So can we have a zoom on Smitha there for a minute? Smitha, can you please stand for a minute, please? Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, Smita Jain, base price 1 lakh. 3 lakh. Queens. That's the Queen's line at 3 lakh, they say. 350. Panthers at 350. 4 Angels. Angels at 4 lakh. 450 Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers at 4.5 lakh. Pink Panthers at 4.5 lakh. Angels, are you in? 4 lakh. Okay, 4.5. See the Queens. Queens at 5. Pardon me. Queens at 5. Queens at 5 lakh. 5.5 Panthers. Panthers at 5.5. Pink Panthers at 5.5. You want me to stop or continue? Okay, we'll just take 10 seconds. All right. 5.5 currently with the Pink Panthers. 5.5 with the Pink Panthers. 5.5. 5.5 with the Panthers. All right, we are back. 6 lakh. Queens say 6 lakh. Queens at 6 lakh. Queens at 6 lakh. Pink Panthers. I'll give you 20 seconds. Queens say 6 lakh point for Smitha Jain. 6 lakh with the Queens. Pink Panthers, are you in? Looks like I'll give you 10 more seconds. Yes, they are. 6.5 lakh. 6.5 lakh for the Pink Panthers. Queens, are you in for 7? Yes, they are at 7. This might be your last bid. That's going to be your last bid. Pink Panthers, are you in for 7.5? Yes, they are at 7.5. Queens can't bid anymore. So 7.5 with the Pink Panthers. 7.5 with the Pink Panthers. Angels, are you in for 8 lakh? No, they are not. Queens cannot bid. So at 7 lakh with the Pink Panthers at 7.5 confirm? Yeah. 7.5 with the Panthers if there's no one else. Sold. Up next, Payal Shah. Payal Shah. Base price 1 lakh for Payal Shah. Anyone? Payal Shah at her base price. Anyone interested? Anyone raising the paddle? At 1 lakh for Payal Shah. 5 more seconds. If not, Payal Shah as of now remains in the category of unsold players. Okay, you can strategize. In the meanwhile, we'll just take 1 minute of technical break, requesting you all to please be seated. The remaining three teams, or the three teams, please, you can strategize, and we'll begin in 1 minute. Then let's resume. Team owners, let's resume. We are back. Just a quick drinks break done. Up next, Payal Shah. Payal Shah, base price 1 lakh. Anyone for Payal Shah at her base price? Going here, raising the paddle at 1 lakh. If there's no one, last look at the three teams. And as of now, Payal Shah will be in the category of unsold players, please. Up next, Pooja Jain. Pooja Jain, base price again 1 lakh. Anyone interested? Anyone for Pooja at 1 lakh? Final look at the three teams, and if there's no one, Pooja Jain, as of now, remains unsold. Up next is Konika Srivastava. 1 lakh for Konika. Anyone? 1 lakh for Konika Srivastav. If there's anyone at 1 lakh for Konika Srivastav, if there is no one at 1 lakh with the Panthers, 1 lakh at the Panthers. 125 Queens. Queens 125. Panthers, are you in for their luck? 125 currently with the Queens. 150, say the Panthers. Pink Panthers at 1.5 lakh. Queens, I'll give 15 seconds. All right. They've asked for some time. I'll give it to them. 1.5 lakh currently on my right with the Panthers at 1.5 lakh. 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers is Konika Srivastava. Queens, are you in? No? All right. Angels, I'm not so interested. So at 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers going once, going twice. Sorry. Up next, Anupama Agarwal. All rounder. Is she here? Is Anupama Agarwal here? Can you please stand for a minute, please, if you can zoom in? Yes. All rounder. Right-handed batter, right arm medium pacer is Anupama Agarwal. Base price. Okay, the hype is real, they say. All right, for Anupama. So can we have a base price at 1 lakh? Opening bids? Yes, we had the Angels at 1 lakh. 125 Panthers. Panthers at 125. 150. 150 with the Angels. Angels 150. Pink Panthers, are you in? Looks like yes, 175. 2 lakh. Angels wasting no time. 2 lakh, they say immediately. Angels at 2 lakh. 225. Income Queens. Three-way battle. 250. Pink Panthers. Panthers at 2.5 lakh. 275 Angels. Are we reaching the first milestone? Yes, 3 lakh touched. 3 lakh touched for Anupama. The Queens at 3 lakh. Now the increments will be in 50,000. So 3 lakh with the Queens. Anyone at 3.5? Angels 3.5. 4 lakh Panthers. Panthers at 4 lakh. 4.5 Queens. 5 lakh Angels. Angels say 5 lakh. Good fight this. From 1 lakh, we are up at 5 lakh on the extreme left of my Angels. 5.5 lakh say the Queens. Queens say 5.5 lakh. 6 lakh Angels. Angels at 6 lakh. Angels at 6 lakh. Panthers can't bid anymore. So 6 lakh with the Angels. Queens, are you in? I'll give you half a minute. They've asked for time. I'll give them half a minute. 6 lakh currently. Anupama Agarwal on my extreme left with the Angels. Queens, I'll give you 15 more seconds. Yes, they are interested. All right, 6.5 lakh with the Queens now. Queens at 6.5 lakh. 7 lakh Angels. Angels at 7 lakh. It can be the last bid now by the Queens. Are you still in? Yes, they are at 7.5 lakh. Say the Queens. Last roll of the dice, but 8 lakh say the Angels. And that's how it's going to be. So 8 lakh, 8 lakh, Anupama Agarwal with the Angels without the countdown at 8 lakh. So 8 lakh Anupama Agarwal, yes, with the Angels. Yes, also there's a just a reminder given by the management that within the team, if there is a sponsor or anyone who has been purchased by the other team, we will request them to sit with that team as conflict of interest. Okay, so if there is one team whose player or whose sponsor or anyone has been taken by the other team, they're requesting them to sit with them. That's how the allocation will be done of the tables. Okay, up next is Vruddhi Shah. Vruddhi Shah. Anyone at the base price of 1 lakh for Vruddhi Shah? Vruddhi Shah के लिए 1 lakh base points. Anyone? Vruddhi Shah as of now stays unsold. Vruddhi Shah unsold. Up next, Ritika Mundra. Ritika Mundra के लिए base price 1 lakh कोई? Anyone interested in 1 lakh base price for Ritika? 1 lakh. See the Panthers. Panthers at 1 lakh. 1 lakh base price for the Pink Panthers. Base price, I would be okay. 125, say the Queens. Queens at 125. 150 Angels. Angels at 150. 175 Queens. Queens 175. Queens, okay. 2 lakh on my right with the Panthers at 2 lakh. Panthers at 2 lakh. Queens and Angels. Are you interested at 225? 2 lakh currently with the Panthers. 225, say the Queens. Queens say 2 lakh 25,000 for Ritika Mundra. Yes. 250 Panthers at 2 lakh. Panthers at 2.5 lakh. Angels and Queens, are you in? 2.5 lakh currently. With the team on my right, that's the Pink Panthers, currently have the highest bid at 2.5 lakh for Ritika Mundra. Queens, yes, they are interested, 275. Queens say 275. Panthers, are you in for 3? At 275 currently. The center table have the highest bid, 3 lakh, say the Panthers. First milestone reached. Increments in 50,000 now. 3 lakh with the Pink Panthers. 3 lakh with the Pink Panthers. They're left with how many players? We can have a look at that in the middle. Yes, they are. There we go. Angels need 3 more. OT Queens, you have 5 with you. Panthers, you need 4 more. Okay. Yes, can we get back? Brilliant stuff, this. 3 lakh. 3 lakh with the Pink Panthers currently. 3.5 Queens. Queens at 3.5. Angels are out. Panthers, are you in for 4 lakh? Panthers, are you in for 4? Yes, they are at 4 lakh. 4 lakh with the Panthers. Queens, discussing. I can give you 10 more seconds for your bid. Currently, the highest bid is with the Panthers at 4 lakh points. Queens, are you in? I'll give you 20 seconds. At 4 lakh, currently with, okay, 4.5, say the Queens. Queens say 4.5. Panthers, are you in for 5? Are you in for 5? I'll give you 15 more seconds. I'll give you time. I'll give you time. 4.5 lakh currently with the center table. That's the Queens. Hold the highest bid currently at 4.5. Panthers, no, they are out. So at 4.5, Ritika Mundra with the Queens sold. Up next, Shruti Jain. Shruti Jain. Yes, can we have the list once, please? Can we have the list once? There we go. Angels, you have 5.25 remaining and you need 3 more players. Okay, Angels, give me a thumbs up if that's right with you as well. Yep. Then we move to the Queens. Queens, you need 6 more players at 9.25. Fine. And Panthers, you need 4 more, if I'm not wrong there. Yes, 4 more at 8.5. That's right? Yep. Okay. Can we get back to auctions? We have the opening bid at 1 lakh for Shruti by the Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Pink Panthers at 1. Anyone else? Giving them a tough fight here. Base price, we will not have a countdown on the base price. So 1 lakh, Shruti Jain with the Panthers. I'll give you time. The Queens have asked for 15 seconds. I'll give it to them. 1 lakh with the Pink Panthers currently. Pink Panthers at 1 lakh. Queens, I'll give you 10 more seconds for this. On the base price of 1 lakh, Shruti Jain currently with the Panthers. They've asked for some more time. 10 more seconds. Queens, maximum I can give you is 10 more seconds. And I will have to start the countdown. Yes, 1 bid. Okay, 125, say the Queens. Queens at 125. Panthers say 150. Panthers say 150. Queens, I'll give you 20 more seconds now. Last 20 seconds for you. 150 currently with the Pink Panthers. At 1.5 lakh, Shruti Jain with the Panthers. Hammer raised. 175. Queens say 175. Queens say पौने 2 lakh. Panthers, are you in? Are you in for 2 lakh? Panthers, I'll wait for confirmation. I'll give you 15 seconds. You're the one who opened the bid, so I'll give you 15 more seconds. At 175, currently center table Queens have the highest bid, 2 lakh, say the Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers say 2 lakh. Pink Panthers say 2 lakh for Shruti Jain. Queens, I'll give you 20 seconds to strategize. Of course, they deserve that. Currently at 2 lakh with the Pink Panthers. Currently at 2 lakh with the 80 Pink Panthers is Shruti Jain, right-handed batter. Do we have a bid for 225? If not, can't give you more time. I have the hammer raised at 2 lakh with the Panthers going once, 2 lakh going twice. Sold. left-handed batter. Jasmine Shah. Anyone for Jasmine? Base price 1 lakh. Pink Panthers say yes. They're in for this at 1 lakh. Other two teams. If you're not interested, no countdown at the base price. So 1 lakh with Pink Panther 125, say the Queens. Queens say 125. Base price, I'll have to hurry a little. Sorry. But now you can take time. Queens 125. Queens say 125. Panthers. I'll give you 20 seconds. Yes, they are interested. What, 1.5 lakh? 1.5 with the Panthers. Queens. Spotlight and zoom on you now. Are you in for 175? 1.5 lakh currently with the Pink Panthers is Jasmine Shah, left-handed batter. At 1.5 lakh. I'm surprised how the women's team were okay with the last column there. At 1.5 lakh, Pink Panthers have the highest bid. Anyone at 175 then? At 150 with the Pink Panthers. Queens, I'll have the hammer raised. At the count of 3, 1.5 lakh with the Pink Panthers going once, going twice, and sold. Up next is Nirali Shah. 1 lakh base price. Anyone for Nirali? Anyone at 1 lakh for Nirali base price? Queens say yes. 125, 150, 175 Panthers. Panthers 175. 2 lakh Angels. Angels at 2 lakh. Angels hold the highest bid currently at 2 lakh. Anyone for 225? Yes, 225 say the Queens. 250 Angels. 2.5 lakh with the Angels. Queens, are you in? I'll give you half a minute. 2.5 lakh currently Angels. 275 say the Queens. Queens say 2,75,000. 3 lakh Angels. 3.5 lakh Queens. Queens at 3,50,000 points. Queens at 3.5 lakh. Angels, are you in? Angels is out. Pardon me. Angels is out. So 3.5 lakh. Panthers, are you in? No. If no, there's only one team, and that's the Queens at 3.5 lakh. Other teams are interested. 3.5 lakh. Nirali Shah to the Queens. So up next, Anuradha Jain, right-handed batter. Anuradha Jain, right-handed batter. Anyone for Anuradha at her base price of 1 lakh? Yes, Angels interested at 1 lakh. If nobody else is showing me an interest at the base price to the Angels, Anuradha will be sold. Up next is Archana Akramla. Archana Akramla. Base price 1 lakh for Archana. 1 lakh base price for Archana. Anyone? Archana at 1 lakh. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, so after this, there's only one player, and then we are going to the unsold category. After this, only one more player, then we are going to the unsold category. 1 lakh for Archana. If there's no one, Archana will also make it to the list of the category of players unsold. Up next, Sneha Jain, last player from the female women's category. Then we go to the unsold category. 1 lakh base price for Sneha Jain, all-rounder. She's a leg spinner as well. Tough art. 1 lakh Pink Panthers, 125 Angels, 150, 150 Queens, 175, 225 Angels, 250, 275 Panthers at 275, 3 lakh with the Angels. Hold on, just a minute. 3 lakh with the Angels. Now increments of 50,000. 3.5 Queens, 4 lakh Panthers. Panthers at 4 lakh, 4.5 Queens. Queens at 4.5. And that's the highest bid that I can have right now. So with queens, 4.5 lakh, slow Ajay. Before moving to the unsold, can we have the remaining purse and how many players? Angels at 4.25, you need two more players. Okay, Angels, you need two more at 425. Queens, you need four more players of the unsold category. At point, at balance points, 80 queens is showing 1.25 lakh. We'll have that done. We'll have that done. Requesting all to please check that.
You can see that online. So we have ATMs with a balance points of 4.2 lakhs and tomato for weekend bankers, balance of 7 lakhs and tomatoes to buy, and 80 queens and 5.75 lakhs of cash and having full floors to buy.
Yes. So Sneha, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sneha Jain had you had the highest bid queens at 4.5 lakh. We'll resume the auction. Please settle down. All the team owners. Angels, 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 requesting you to please settle down. Angels, if you could please settle down. Yes. So the technical glitch, we are reversing 4 players from the auction. Yes, 4 players. Nirali Shah, Anuradha Jain, Archana, and Sneha Jain. Okay, so Nirali Shah. Nirali Shah, base price 1 lakh. Anyone for Nirali Shah? 1 lakh Angels, 125 Panthers, 150 Angels, 175 Panthers, Panthers 175. Panthers at 175. Angels, looks like you're in. No? No? Yes. You want anticipation. Okay, so 1 lakh 75 going once. All right, there we go. Angels at 2 lakh. Angels at 2 lakh. Panthers, done. Okay. Queens at 2 lakh with the Angels. If the Queens are not interested, 2 lakh with the Angels going once, going twice. So, okay, next player. It's Anuradha Jain. Base price 1 lakh. First bids for Anuradha Jain. Opening bids for Anuradha Jain at 1 lakh. She's a right-handed batter. Anyone for Anuradha Jain? Having a look at all 3 tables, Anuradha Jain, if there is no one raising the paddle, Anuradha, as of now, stays in the category of the players unsold. Next, yes, Archana. Archana Kramla. Anyone for Archana? Base price 1 lakh. Anyone for Archana? At the base price of 1 lakh. Is anyone interested? Queens, are you in for this? At the base price of 1 lakh. If there is no, then okay, 1 lakh with the Angels. Pink Panthers, no. So base price 1 lakh. Archana with the Angels is sold. Up next, Sneha Jain. Sneha Jain, base price 1 lakh. Anyone? Open the base for Sneha Jain. Queens say 1 lakh. Queens at 1 lakh. Base price. Panthers 125. 150 Angels. 175. Queens. Queens at 175. Queens at 175. 2 lakh. 225 Angels. Angels at 225. We'll have that done. Yes. Angels at 225. 250 Queens. Queens at 2.5 lakh. Queens 2.5 lakh. Queens 2.5 lakh. 275 Panthers. Panthers at 275. Okay, so Queens, say 3 lakh. Queens at 3. Panthers say 3.5. 4 lakh Queens. Queens at 4. And that is going to be the highest that the Queens can do. Panthers need to go out. So at 4 lakh, Queens, nobody in Seoul. Okay, we'll go to answer because can you see how many players which team needs to buy? Okay, so Angels, now you need only one player. Queens, you need five more players. Queens. And Panthers, you need two more. Is that right? Panthers, you need two more players. Okay, unsold. Geeta Gogri. We are back to the unsold category now. You have to fill your quota of 12 players. There's no option there. If a player is unsold in this category, third round, we randomly will be distributing the players. If there is unsold from this, there will be no third unsold category player list. Players will randomly given away. In the Up next is Neha Shah. Neha Shah, 1 lakh say the Panthers. 125 Queens. 150 Panthers. Panthers at 150. Panthers at 150. 175 Angels. 2 lakh Panthers. 225 say the Angels. 250 with the Panthers. And Panthers have spent all of their money. Panthers first team to complete this quota of 12 points. Sold. Up next, Payal Shah. Payal Shah. Angels, you need one player. Is that going to be Payal Shah? Queens, you need five. No for Payal Shah. Unsold. Pooja Jain. Pooja Jain. Sorry, Queens. What is happening? And that is? Whatever, no? That's the maximum bid you can have for a one. Can you have the players left? Could you have a slide for the players left? Unsold players. There we go. Here is Manish. With Angels, sold, base price, sold. Queens, you need five, and that's the remaining five players. Yeah, so that's the remaining five players with the Queens. With that, it was done with the women's auction. We have a question. Pink Panthers, yes. That has to be checked with the back end team. Yes. Yes, three teams divided into three groups. Can we have the team that finished first? Pink Panthers. Can we have Pink Panthers, please? We have Pink Panthers on the stage. Pink Panthers. Panthers team owners on the is one and Queens will be team two. Yeah, of course. So Angels is team one, Queens is two, Panthers is three. That's how the league stage will be done. Team one, team two, team three. So you'll be playing each other. And those are the draws. Team one is Angels, two is Queens, three is Pink Panthers. That's how you'll be playing each other. Those are the draws of the women's category players. Yes, you know what that is. One is Angels, W2 is Queens, W2 is Pink.